What's up guys, Subzeroark here, back narrating the second game in the MorikCM Open that I played. This was in round 1. This is actually the only other game. This was a best of 5 set, but the person I was playing against had to leave after this game, so you'll only be seeing this game. But on the upside, maybe I lose it and he just had to leave, or I could very well win it as well, who knows. So, start off, I coin out the wild growth. I do that because I have a very clear curve that's starting on 3. I have a very clear curve if I start on 3. I have shade into shredder, so he doesn't make a dude here with 0 power, which basically tells me this secret is resurrect, the one where if a minion dies, you bring it back to life with 1 health. And then him playing the Scarlet Crusader here further telegraphs that. So this tells me he's running some sort of strange secret Paladin with Resurrect in it. Obviously, if he had Resurrect, obviously because he has Resurrect, he doesn't want to make a dude, because if he makes the dude and I attack into it, it just gets resurrected and it's another 1-1. Whereas if I kill off this Scarlet Crusader, it's going to come back as a 3-1 with Divine Shield again, so that's really good for him. So he's going to clear off the Shredder, it gives me a Knife Juggler, and then he'll clear the Knife Juggler off with the weapon. Now, just because there's, you know, a chance this isn't the whatchamacallit, the Resurrect, I decide to pay it off, and even if it is the Resurrect, I want to get it off the board. And it turns out to be Resurrect. It's lucky that I drew into Shade here. It's probably the best card in my deck in this situation, other than maybe our Wrath, because I just get to drop it down. I mean, I also could have drawn like a Belcher. You know, there's a plethora of cards I could have drawn here, but this allows me to play proactively instead of reactively, because I can hero power off, get rid of that secret, and play a Shade. Sadly, he has the Consecration, and he just hits face here, and so I say, well, alright, that's fine. There's multiple plays here. I find it interesting that I already have combo and double swipe, no minions, meaning that I'm basically gonna have to use this stuff. I'm pretty sure what I do here is just attack into this Crusader and say, screw it, I'll take the 3 damage, I want to greed and swipe something bigger. Also, this play sort of says that I don't have swipe, like maybe he'll play a muster or something into a swipe, because like maybe I would swipe that if I had it. It depends on how he thinks about it, but yeah, I basically just want a bigger target to swipe, like maybe a Shredder. I think he does end up playing a Shredder here too. I get a little impatient here and start clicking stuff, because when I'm not talking, like I had to play this game while recording. I couldn't listen to music because that would put music over the video on my end, and then I have to like double music. Like I put in music in post-production, because that's easier for me. Ah yeah, he goes for the cog hammer here, now I remember. But yeah, I put in music in post-production so that it's easy to put in the titles and stuff. So yeah, he plays the Farseer here. I don't know why I thought that was Shredder. I mean, I knew he dropped. I thought he dropped something. Oh, here, there are a few different plays I can go for. So yeah, pretty sure Azure Drake coin innervates what I go for. The reason why that play is strong is because it gives me a board, and the reason I go for it really is because I don't think I'm going to be using coin on anything else. So this board's not easy to deal with. He has a weapon already up, so he can't like True Silver and kill off the Azure Drake. And if his only real answer is the second Consecration, which it's unlikely he has. And even if he has it, he has to take 4 damage and not develop anything. So he goes for the equality here. I'm like, alright. I mean, all he really did was lower the health of that Azure Drake. He's gonna drop the Juggler, drop a Noyatron. This is gonna end up hitting Shade. And then he kills off the Azure Drake with the Cog Hammer. So I'm like, alright, this is going pretty well actually. I have swipe for anything in the future, and drawing the Keeper here is really nice. You know, obviously drawing, there are a lot of good draws in this situation, like taunts, but drawing the Keeper here allows me to instantly deal with this Juggler, not let it get any more value, and I'll hero power or the Divine Shield away so that he can't trade efficiently, because obviously I want to deal 1 damage to the Divine Shield. Like if I attack into it with the Keeper, then the shield absorbs 2 damage, but if I attack with Hero Power, it just absorbs 1. Also just continue being proactive. My health total is looking a little strange here. Like, don't really want it to be this low. And he drops Loatheb here, which actually kind of scares me, because I'm like, oh wow, his board's actually solid. He might actually win this game with his really weird deck. He gets me down to 11, and I'm thinking, 9 mana swipe? I don't know. I draw an Ancient of Lore here, though, which is a really solid pickup. Once again, there's some other stuff I could have drawn into. Like, I keep saying stuff thinking like, wow, I got so lucky there. And then I think, you know, there's a lot of other stuff in my deck that's strong. So this way I can clear off his entire board except for the Loatheb, so I can clear off some of his board. And I have an Ancient of Lore to contest that Loatheb. If he goes face hero, I still have 9 health left, and I have 4 taunts to draw into and another lore, so not bad. He's just going to attack in with the Loatheb, make a dude, and maybe pass? I don't remember exactly. This game was a while ago. And by a while ago, I mean early yesterday. Oh yeah, he goes for the Sylvanas, I remember this. I'm so sad that he didn't have another minion, because like, wouldn't it be lovely just to MC tech the Sylvanas? But that doesn't happen. And I might have made my board a little icky, so I don't know if I'd like to go for that. So there are multiple ways to clear here. I could use Swipe or Force of Nature. I could silence the Sylvanas, and that doesn't really do anything, because I don't have a way to clear it off. Like, the only way I clear Sylvanas in this situation is by either sending all the trees into it with Force of Nature, which is inefficient, because I'd like to use removal on the Loatheb. Like, if I Force of Nature here, then my Ancient of Lore is just going to die to the Loatheb, so it doesn't really make any sense to use Force of Nature there. I would have to, like, have Innervate. I could, like, Innervate out a Hero Power, Keeper the Loatheb, but then I'd still lose to Sylvanas. So I think this is, like, the only line of play. Drop the Mind Control tech here, because I want to hold on to this Keeper, just for clearing off stuff. And, yep, seems like a solid line of play to me. And it pains me a little bit to play Mind Control tech against a Pally like this, because obviously, you know, I'd like for him to muster and for me to grab something. But like, with the way he's been playing, I almost question if he runs muster. He's just gonna make a dude here and pass. And I make the decision here to keeper the dude and hit face. This preserves 1 health, and I do want to admit that this is the only play, one of the only plays in the game that I feel a little weird about, because if he draws Tyrion here, then I don't have a great answer for it. I'd have to Force of Nature Savage or ram my face into it, or just use all the dudes, and then there's a chance I'd lose the game. So it might have been correct just to save the it was definitely correct actually to save the Keeper for Tyrion, because I would still have lethal if I silenced Tyrion. I would just have to wait a turn, but he does not have Tyrion, so yeah, it's always good just to think about those situations though. But yeah, win this game. So yeah, here my opponent says, hey, I gotta leave, so no more of this tournament for you guys, but I'll try to record some more tournaments, do some post-commentary, because post-commentary is nice, and live commentary is good too, so I'll try to get some of both. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Go check out the last video in this tournament of me playing Rogue if you want to, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.